Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday night speedrunning here on the Nick RP stream. I hope you're all ready for something very, very different from what we've been streaming lately. It's time for my first ever full run of Death Stranding. Can you believe it? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all excited about today's stream. Well, this is Joe example. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. Hello Rorschach. Hello hello Silent. Hope you're both good. Just before we do get started, I've just got a couple of last minute little tweaks to do. I'm just making sure I've got error, duplicate stream key. What are you talking about? What you talking about, fool? Well, that's... Oh my god, go to my schedule. Trying to find my bloody YouTube streams. Right, that one and that one. My YouTube stream. Yeah, there we go. It is on. Good. We're live on YouTube and we're live on Twitch. That's what we wanted, isn't it? I think, yeah. Everything seems to be working, so that's a good sign. I did just want to make one extra amendment to some stuff here. I recently posted about the fact that I've added a predictions center to my Stream Deck. So now I have a bunch of predictions that are instantly available and instantly work. One of them, I completely rewrote Keratin or Gakko so that it's completely automated. At the push of one button, the prediction is set up. It goes on for 30 seconds. At the end of once the prediction timer has run out, it plays the random sound and it immediately rewards and finalizes whoever wants. So let's play. Let's have whilst I'm setting this extra prediction up for the board. Let's have a quick play. So Keratin or Gakko, you have got 30. And I added a little added an alert. So you have 30 seconds to get your bets in. For either Keratin or Gakko. What basically at the end of this, once that time has run out, a random sound is going to play. It's either going to be a Keratin frog or a Gakko duck. So guess which. You have to bet on which one you think it's going to be. Hello Cosmic, welcome to the stream. It was a Gakko. Congratulations to whoever won. Let's see who won. Well done. One viewer. Unfortunately, I can't get it to pull who it was. Silent got 20k. Well done. Congratulations. Oh crikey. Rorschach just lost 10k, and Silent just won 10k. That's nice. Well done, Silent. That did not use up anywhere near enough time. In fact, I spent more time chatting about that than. Oh, octopus! Nom 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 nom. That was a good purchase. I applaud your purchase. That was a good purchase. Right, let me just duplicate this one. So yeah, all of my I have Oh, bugger. Streamer. Bugger. I've had StreamerBot muted because I've added like... Oh, that's stupid. Sorry, that's because I've had StreamerBot muted. I'll queue that up again. Ricky.
I have a friend. He is an octopus. And he goes swish, 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 swish. Swish, swish.
Octopus. Nom 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 nom. There we go. Now you get it. Yeah, that's I've added some more sound options onto my Stream Deck as well. So yeah, it just I've one of them being the StreamerBot. I can control the audio of the StreamerBot, and I'd accidentally left it muted. That's not very clever, is it? Right, let me quickly do this prediction copy. Let's call it this. Create prediction. This one's a simple yes and no. Okay. And now all I need to do is I just need to quickly add a button to my Stream Deck for it. Just copy a previous one, paste that, and I just change it to my new action. We'll be there in just a second, I promise. And then we can get started. Call it that, and I need a different picture for it, but I'm not sure what to use. I'm just going to use. Oh, hang on! I've got a whole. I should have a whole folder. I should have a whole folder of images for this one that could be appropriate. If I can figure out where the bloody hell I put that folder. So I moved it? I don't know. I can't think of where this one would be. I don't want to say what it is because I don't want to spoil it. I'll just use some generic icon. I just need some different icon so that I'm not confusing it with anything else. That's all. Let's go with. Oh, bloody! I had one a second ago that would have been perfect. Where was it? No, I've lost it again now. Oh, I'll just use that. There we go. A little exclamation mark. That'll do. Right. Okay, we've got. I'm hopefully I'm now all good. I've got my last prediction available. Right. Now, without any further ado, you've waited long enough. It's been teased all day. I teased it first thing this morning. So let it be known that on this day, Tuesday, the 1st of April, Nick started his journey into Death Stranding speedrunning. Here we go. Make sure that we're actually going to go to the scene and it's going to be there. And that button. April Fools! Fucking hell. I mean, fucking duh. You think I've had time to learn Death Stranding? There was no way. No freaking way I was going to be able to learn Death Stranding with everything else I've been doing. Not a freaking chance. Yes. Is it that one? I think it's that pillar. Yeah, it's that one. Yes. I am indeed a scoundrel. I don't apologize. Yes, it was a ruse. It was a joke all along. I figured because Death Stranding is such a well-known, really long. You got your Bridges gear on. Really long speed run. I figured it was. I figured it was appropriate, but I did figure that because it's not going to be Death Stranding, it would be more appropriate to at least play something as similar as possible. Metal Gear Solid 1 is what I consider similar to Death Stranding. Yeah, so I figured it would at least do something. At least do something similar. But also, I've been talking about this new predictions bar. Well, all of the apart from the I've got 5 predictions on my stream deck. One is the generic one, so the generic one that we always use, which is, you know, listen to my instructions. One is Keratin or Gakko. The other 3 are all Metal Gear Solid 1 related. So I figured I'd probably be better off playing Metal Gear Solid 1 so that I could use them and we can actually use them live. No, sorry, I tell a lie. 2 of them are Metal Gear Solid 1 related. The other one is another generic one. It's just PB. Will Nick get a PB this run? Yeah, it's pretty cool the way I've set it up. I've even got a. Let me. I want to show you because it's pretty cool. Let me quickly open this up and we'll just quickly flippy flop on over to my desktop scene. Just momentary. So this is these are my scenes. Here we go. These are Twitch, and then this is my new one. So I was Boba Skip is what I've just been setting up. So will Nick get a first try Boba Skip? Pal key, is it a good pal key or a bad pal key? Yeah, so I push any of these, but this little indicator here, if I push the plus and the minus, it goes up and down. It won't go further down than 0. And if I hold, I add 10 at a time. And it won't go anywhere. It won't go past 30. It'll only go as far as 30. That is the number of minutes that the prediction will be on for. So I can set my own timer. Anywhere between 0 and 30 minutes. And then obviously I've got my 2 resolve buttons to say, do we resolve 1 or 2? I don't know if I've known this before, but you can have predictions with more than 2 options. But I don't think we'd ever use that. I can't think of any times when we'd ever want to use. I suppose for like pal key, you could have like 3. You could say, did we get the? It's a good one. It's a bad one. It's a good one with the bomb. It's a bad one with the bomb, and have 4. But then it just gets a bit convoluted. I think just sticking with 2 just makes more sense. I've actually got an action for resolving a 3rd one, but I'm just not using it. So yeah, I just thought I'd quickly show that off because that's pretty cool. I got my new fader, so I can look. There we go. I can mute the game now. Oh, that's the desktop. There you go. Now I can mute the game. If I mute the desktop. Spotify, mute Spotify. Bot. Yeah, it's cool. I've been doing a little bit. It's been nice doing a little bit of work that isn't Speedrun Tours UK related. Anyway, let's go back to where we need to be. Alrighty, so I thought it's a bit different for a change because we always do 20%. I'm gonna do some Metal Gear Solid 1. We're still gonna stick with easy, although not very easy. I don't know why these splits are very easy. I'm gonna do some Metal Gear Solid 1 easy. easy all bosses. Because one thing I still haven't learnt yet is extreme all bosses. So I figured if I did want to learn extreme all bosses, then what I should probably do at some point is, you know, actually do some more easy all bosses. Is it this? Oh, that's a lot of splits. Is that my actual PB? It says console all bosses pigeon enabled. I bet this isn't it. Let me check. Metal Gear Solid. I do actually have a PB in this category. All bosses, PC 2023 and console easy difficulty. Nick RP Green 6th, 126.47. That's what's on there. Has this actually got a? This hasn't got an. Oh, it might have an auto splitter in the splits.
Both are being held as hostages.
I'll just activate the one in the splits. That's because this was a run that I did on hardware. This was on hardware. Okay, I'm just gonna go with every split that's there, and just hope it's correct. I'll just have to keep an eye out in case anything changes, but we'll hit that. Right. Grab my control. I'm not going to change the name of the stream or the game or the category whenever anyone jumps in and shouts, this isn't Death Stranding, and I'll just go, no, of course it's not. It's an April Fool's joke. I haven't actually seen that many April Fools today. Angus did one, the speedrun marathon organizer. They like changed their font and cursor. I think it was Corsair. Did one where they've got like a keyboard, mouse and PC case that's all purple translucent, you know, like back in the 90s where everything was translucent, like the translucent purple Game Boy, one like that. So yeah, but a PC case, mouse and keyboard. I think I haven't really. Oh, Nintendo of America did one where they announced that the Switch 2 is actually the Wii U 2. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen. League of Legends has got loads of stuff going on, but we've known about it for ages. It's never a surprise with League of Legends because it all goes into PvE first. Yeah, I haven't actually seen that many. That much. So if anyone knows of any interesting or cool April Fool's jokes that happened today, do shout out. Let us know. Caption on, English, sound, stereo, vibration off. All right, I don't remember this run very well, so we're just going to go for it and see what happens. In 3, 2, 1, go.
This is...
my controller isn't. Oh, my controller's not working properly. Why is my controller not working properly? I've tried going into the Steam overlay and that's not worked. View controller settings. I'm using an official. Why am I using an official layout? Trackpad turbo. Apply layout. Do I have to restart the game now? No, I do not. Should have added turbo to square as well. It's added turbo to circle. That should be fine. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, that's now correct. The only other thing is I haven't. This is a really old. This is a really old live split layout, which doesn't have an extra timer on the bottom. So I just need to add an extra timer to the bottom. That timer on the bottom will then appear on, and also the timer we've got right there is not game time. Again, this is not a. There we go. That's better. Right, game time. So normally I'd add a real time to this as well. Right. Just give me a sec. Let's make that one a little bigger. Override layout settings. Oh crap, no, that's the wrong thing. I don't want to change the timer color. Oh, there we go, background color. That looks about right. Ah. Thanks, Cosmic. Keeping us doing stuff whilst I bugger around with this. Thank you. Right, that's got the that's now got the timer onto the vertical layout. Woo. I'm not gonna worry about having a
What the hell are you doing?
It's a very good question. Hey, Johnny. Right, we're good. We are actually good to start now. I don't have to put. No, I don't have to declare my. I don't have to declare my RTA when I'm doing MGS1. I'm just reminded of the movie Predator. It does look a bit. Predatorish, doesn't it? Is there a way of? Oh yeah, just reset game. There we go. Right. For reals this time, not for plays. Wait, timer. What's my timer doing? Timer stop. There we go. Oh, just realised what else isn't on here. My flipping heck. My live split streamer bot connection, my Run GG connection isn't on this, so this is a really old overlay. The run.gg. Give me a sec to add that. That's why we're not getting any. Am I doing MGS or Death Stranding? I mean, I'll let you have a look at what's on the stream and let you maybe come to the conclusion. Come on, Run GG. There we go. It's logged me in. Live split key. Right, my live split key is blah 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 blah. Right, there we go. Okay. Right, now hopefully when I start, does a DS false advertising Metal Gear Stranding. That's what we're gonna call it, Metal Gear Stranding. You're right, the title does say Death Stranding. It is false. It's almost like today's a day where people tell lies and falsehoods and jokes. All right, let's try this again. 3, 2, 1. Still haven't got Snake saying start. All right, we haven't got Snake saying start, but we should be fine. All right, off we go. So this is Death Stranding, right? It's gonna first drew us into his web of lies. Some people were really excited. I do feel a bit bad. Some people were genuinely very excited. Where are you going, guys? There we go. Right, we start the old alert farm. Wang! And hopefully, there we go. We're now, there we go. We got it set up. We're good. We're good. Wham! Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I mean, maybe one day I'll actually learn Death Stranding. But it's like a 4 or 5 hour speedrun, guys. The longest speedrun I've ever learned. You know, not including multiple Metal Gears. I don't count those because they're different. They're various different games.
Where'd he go?
That's written by Hideo Kojima. And the next one should be the Jeremy Blaustein credit. So over we go. Go grab this extra ration. Why not? Why didn't I just load the correct layout? Oh, because my layout for oh, that's gone to that's gone to sell. Oh, this is not every split. Sure, I had a set of splits for this. I'm gonna have to try and... Oh, I'm just gonna be undoing splits all bloody... I'm just gonna be undoing splits all bloody time now. I must have a set of all bosses splits that are correct. That uses the correct layout. This is gonna be ridiculous. Are you dead? Yeah, this is gonna be so dumb. All I'm gonna be doing all game is just undoing splits. Yeah, screw this. I'm gonna bloody find it. I'm sure I've got an all bosses emulator set of splits.
Reset.
See, now it works because it's recognized that. So I've got this emulator set of splits, which should work. It's just these are set to very easy. What did I say my my PB was? These splits might be fine to just use. All bosses, easy, PC, 6th place, 126. Ugh, these are way. I just can't believe I haven't got. Maybe I'm sure I've ran all bosses on. I'm sure I've ran all bosses on the Master Collection before. So there's console all bosses subsplits. I think that's what I've just opened, I believe. For some reason, it's on very easy difficulty. I've got another one, which is all bosses, very easy plus subsplits. Console, all bosses, very easy. Let me see what that one is. Oh, that one's like the default one. All right, I'll go back to that previous. I'll go back to that previous one then, and I'll just, which I believe was this one, and I'll just remove the splits. There's no way I'm beating 1 minute 21. That ain't happening. Right, other clear history, clear times, easy difficulty. We don't care about rank. Platform, PC. Not that that's being displayed. Right, that should be fine. We'll do that. We'll use that and we'll go from there. Right, so quick reset. Oh, this layout doesn't have the vertical stream one either. Has this layout even got? It's got an auto splitter. I've played Metal Gear Solid. I've played Metal Gear Solid 1 on this before. Open layout. I need a bloody layout that works. All bosses subsplits. Oh god, no, not that one. Definitely not that one. All split subsplits? No, not that one. I'll find it eventually.
A nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces.
About this one.
Being led by members of Foxhound.
Oh, that looks...
They're demanding
Yay, there we go. That's the right layout.
And they say that if their demands are not met within 24
This should be the right layout. Has it got run.gg up? Run.gg's on it. There we go. We got it. I've got it. This is the correct layout to use. That took a while.
And the president of Armstech.
All right, here we go. Let's do this. let's actually do this now. We're only 45 minutes into the stream. It's fine. It's fine. Right, English. I really need to start planning what I'm going to stream like 2 days in advance rather than deciding half an hour beforehand. I did not watch Family Guy before I started. You made me watch American Dad. There's a difference. 3. Oh, shit. That's going to be alternate round. That's almost certainly going to be alternate round. I ain't doing alternate. I don't even think I know alternate round. Yeah, that guard's there. We still didn't get Snake saying start though, did we? Still didn't get Snake saying start. Where's Snake saying start? Where's reset? What's going on?
Reset.
Oh, there's reset. Okay, so it is connected. We just don't get start for some bizarre reason. Right. English. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. As far as I know that there's still a problem. I haven't changed my controller overlay back over since Klonoa, so it's still set to controller 3. We're gonna fix it before we do anything. I'm so sorry, folks. This is so bad. Luckily, this one's a very quick fix. There we go. Should be. Come on, Nick. Oh dear. Right. Reset. See, now we don't get the reset overlay. Very weird. All right. English vibration off. 3, 2, 1. Go! We should be finally good to go.
Yeah, we did it.
I said should. Should be finally good to go. I don't want to make any promises at this point. Right. Wait for this guard. He turns.
You're waiting, huh?
Apparently so.
What was that noise?
Spot me. Alright. Here we go. Oh god, he's there now.
I heard something. Where'd he go?
Where'd he go? I'm down here, mate. You just don't know it.
I heard something. What was that noise?
Alright, we're on track. We're on track. We've got this guard exactly where we want him. We're gonna run through that puddle. That's gonna send him down towards that puddle. We're gonna knock on the wall here, bring him up, and we get our 3rd alert. We're on 3 alerts. We want at least 5 in here.
Where'd he go?
I'm gonna knock again. That's 4. Dun dun.
I heard something.
Dun 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 dun.
Where'd he go? I heard something.
Here he comes. There we go. That's 5. I've probably got time for one more. Make it a 6.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, we got time for one more.
What was that noise?
Run around this way. Run up and grab that ration. Phew! We've done it, folks. We've got a run underway. Everything's working.
What was that noise?
Huzzah! Why is it split twice? Oh, it split twice and I have a feeling I know why. Where's the baby in the light bulb? Right there. Look, the light bulb's a bit green. It's a bit greener than you might remember. Look, the baby's like making different faces as well. Right, let's see if it double splits again. No, I think I know why. Right, don't shoot me. Thank you. If it double splits again, I'll just pause it and fix it because I know what the fix is. Yeah, I know what the fix is. It's probably because I've got a live split overlay and yeah. There we go. Right, that should fix it. I've got a component in the layout and the editors also splitter running at the same time. 2 auto splitters running at the same time will double your splits. I know it's a crazy concept. Crazy concept, but it is true. Anyway, welcome, Chris. As you may recognize, this is not Death Stranding. It was all a bit... Seriously, where's Death Stranding? Funnily enough, considering it's April Fool's Day, it was all a big ruse. It was all a joke. I've not got time to learn Death Stranding. Where do you think I've got time to do a 4 to 5 hour speed run? Never mind. Oh, crap, I've done this wrong. Oh, apparently not. I thought I was way too late with that. Oh, that worked out. Played us like a damn fiddle! Right. Must make sure I climb the ladder here. I remember doing all nope, wrong button. I remember doing all bosses runs in the past where I've got to that point and then just instinctively done a vent clip, like gone out of bounds, got into prison, and then it's like, oh, that's not what I was supposed to do at all. Right, and mash the circle button. Wait for it. Zoom. Maybe one day I'll learn Death Stranding. What was that? What was that one? Which one was the Lipton iced tea debacle?
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you,
Shoot! Ah! Right, alright. Get into position. I hope one of these gives me some ammo. And it did, thank you. Excellent, more ammo. More ammo. Oh, well, that's terrible. That's pretty poor. I was saying earlier, I haven't actually seen that many April Fool's jokes today. However, I recognise that that's partly because I'm not on Twitter anymore, and not most companies haven't moved over to Blue Sky, and I certainly haven't been going out of my way to follow companies on Blue Sky. So yeah, I've not really seen that many today. I want to go in here. I can't help but notice my my splits at the top have not moved. I'm still in the cell. According to my splits, I'm still in the bloody cell. What? I'm not on Twitter because Twitter the bloody is just terrible. Why are my splits now not working? Oh, I bet these. Oh, it's gonna be because they're bloody splits for the auto split is only set for all any percent, not all bosses. Sake. I ain't stopping now. Right. And then pop up there. Sorts of grenades. Oh yeah, you're supposed to use rations if you want to do that. I have not seen the new Kanye camo, and just those words make me think, no, I don't want to see that. That sounds horrendous. Spaghetti trees is a classic. Right, Can I still do this though? Perfect. Wow. Everything that I can't do, and I still get that. I still get that right. When you say Kanye camo, this isn't a new camo for bloody Delta, is it? Please tell me this isn't something for Delta. I'll get to introduce the Stream Deck desk as an April Fool's. That sounds pretty cool. Right. Oh no, we don't call. I was like, I better call Meryl. No, we don't call Meryl. Oh yeah, we have to go back this way. It's been crazy. It has been so freaking long since I last ran all bosses. I'm completely all over the place as I'm thinking Twin Snakes. Let's run over here, flip that guy. It's coming back to me, but I'm having to stop thinking about Twin Snakes. Back up to here. Yep. Split's gonna do my head in, having to split every bloody room manually. And then vent clip. See, I get around that by never being a Kanye fan in the first place, so I don't have to worry. That's the trick. That's the trick. If you're not a Kanye fan to begin with, then you don't have to worry about it. Oh, I got hit. No Death Stranding. No, I mean, this is Death Stranding. Look at all the snow. Look, we're in the mountain. We're in the mountain region already. I'm going to get shot again, aren't I? Yeah. God, it's been a while. Is it though? I don't know. I never once taken an interest in Kanye West anyway. Or Kanye or whatever is, I don't know. Oh, there's a sweet. Oh, I'm gonna have to start crouching. There's a sweet spot where you don't have to. There's a sweet spot where you don't have to. You don't have to crawl. You don't have to crouch. And I've forgotten what it is. Why not? What happened? I'll let you try and work it out, Big Joe Grizzly. I think I remember how to do it now. It's nothing to do with PC issues. Pretty sure it... Oh, I've completely forgot. No, I've completely forgotten because I thought I had to run over my own chaff grenade, and it wasn't that either. No, what's the date today? I think that's not gonna kill me. It's almost like I announced it this morning. All right, new plan. Let's crouch. God, I've completely forgotten how long it's been since I've done this run. There we go. Then onto here, onto here. Turn look about there.
See how you like this.
Throw a grenade. And then dodge bullets. Oh, I got hit, so I didn't get the extra ammo. We did it. Finally did the tank splits. Furious motorist. You don't understand. I'm the furious motorist. Right, and wanna go get some more chaff grenades. Pretty good. Works very interesting at the moment. Stuff is all over the place at work. Our staff turnover at the moment is just insane. There's always someone. There's always someone leaving. No, but I'm hoping there might be an opportunity for me to become a line manager. In that my line manager has just told me she's leaving. Not until June. Yes, my current line manager is leaving the business. So I'm hoping that what that might mean is that there could be an opportunity for me to become a line manager and have someone come in to replace her responsibility. I don't know yet. It's all very, very early days. Now, unsurprisingly, I am not going to be attempting the Nikita skip. There is a new Nikita skip there is a new Nikita skip for MGS1, but it's like really crazy to set up. I'm not sure about. I don't know what. I know some of the staff turnover have been because like a lot of, the climate at the moment is not very good. So a lot of teams have had to sort of do some rearranging. Some people have been let go, but I think basically because there's been a lot of instability lately. Yeah, the one where you get shocked in the cardboard box. Because there's been a lot of instability, I think people are just looking for something that's a little more solid. I don't know. Yeah, just people coming and going all the time. Like just today, I've received 3 emails from different departments with job descriptions. It's crazy. I've just taken on some new responsibility as well, because our marketing team, our web developer, has left. So I've taken over looking after a little bit of the website. I've never done in a professional capacity before. We do now get to do MGS1's ninja fight, which I do think is much fun. There is a ninja skip as well, but again, it's really tight and finicky, and I don't like it. I've tried it and I just can't do it consistently. Oh, let's not get hit by that. Oh, he's not playing very nice, is he? This is better.
That's good, Snake. Hurry up and catch.
Splits are just gonna short the stock.
Where are you looking?
Yeah, as I say, it just works sort of all over. Every time it feels like things are sort of settling down, another spanner gets thrown in the works. It's exciting, at the very least, it's exciting.
Hurt me more.
Ow! I did. I first read about it just as I was about to go to sleep last night, and then didn't go to sleep because I stayed up and read about it.
That's it. I remember that punch.
Oh god. Yeah. My opinion on the Carl Jobs show. I am not a fan of Carl Jobs anymore. I used to be. I used to be a fan of Carl Jobs. I've been featured in one of Carl's videos before. So yeah, I used to be a fan. And yeah, it was the year the Boba skip was found at the end of the year. But Carl never did a dedicated video on the Boba skip. But the year the Boba skip was found, at the end of the year, Carl did a roundup of his top speedrunning moments of the year, and he ranked the Boba skip as his number one. So when he talked about it in that video, he used some, my Boba skip video. He used some of that. He used some of that. He used some of that footage and obviously put a link to the video and all of that. So that was really good because it got me a load more viewers again. But over the past couple of years, it's been really obvious that he's. I am looking forward to the Switch 2 Direct. That's going to be good. It's been really obvious that he's just become a bit of a dick. B, there's a lot of stuff around him hanging out with Nazi sympathizers in Discord servers and shit, which is just I don't want to go anywhere near that kind of shit. But then just recently there was he did some video on it was either cheating or something. I can't remember exactly what the video was. It's not this. No, that's the gas mask. Is it the last room? No, it's this room. There we go. 2 sets of stun grenades. He did it was either about cheating or taking someone else's content. I can't remember exactly what it was. This portal bridges looks like got pixelated. There's this Sam. You'll remember Sam. I thought it was. I used to be a fan. I used to watch all of his videos. I might actually. Oh, there we go. I might still actually be subscribed to him on YouTube. I can't remember if I ever unsubscribed.
Don't move.
Yeah, he did some video about someone taking people's content, and I think if I recall correctly, the video was about some Russian guy who basically takes his and other people's videos and just redoes them in Russian and makes no credits or anything like that to the original creators. But at the start of the video, he called out some small speedrunner for doing something similar, and basically Carl's community completely dogpiled on that person and made their life a misery for a week. And then Carl put a post out on Blue Sky or on Twitter saying, "Oh, I didn't think this was going to happen. I'm sorry." It's what do you mean you didn't think this was going to happen? You know what your fan base is like. It's exactly what they were going to do. So yeah, there's a few things over the last couple of years that have really made me go off Carl. However, I've been reading up on his case against Billy Mitchell for quite a while. There's a guy called Erstax Katz who actually went to Australia and did full write-ups on it. Oh, hang on, I'm doing the wrong thing here. It's throw a stun grenade over here, grab that SOCOM ammo, and that knocks her out. Told you, it's been a while. I'm assuming I still... Do I have to... Yeah, I still have to change control. There we go. I still have to change controller here. Maybe I haven't done this on... Oh. 5, 6, 7, and then throw a grenade at him. I think I've got this right. Yeah, I've been reading up on the case and sort of following along, and I mean, the thing that I would definitely say was, oh, I did not get the skip. The thing that I would definitely say about the whole case is, whatever you think of Carl, Billy is worse. It is not a good thing that Billy Mitchell has won this case. But on the other hand, I'm not too. I'm annoyed that Billy's won, but I'm not sad. I'm not sad that Carl's lost.
Stop! Meryl!
They're both arseholes.
No! It cannot be! No!
Carl's an arsehole for very different reasons. I now throw a grenade at him to stop him from going in, to get him out of hide and seek. I've completely forgotten how to do this fight. There we go. Got there eventually. Oh, Heidi just won her first game of Balatro. Congrats. Heidi got into Balatro. Oh, now I need to controller settings, connect to P1. There we go. Yeah, following the case, and I actually watched. So last night, the court streamed the judgment. I actually went back and watched. I didn't watch it live. I went back and watched it, sort of about half an hour behind. And to be honest, throughout the whole thing, and certainly reading up on Stacks Cat's assessment of it, I'd always been of the assumption that Carl was going to win relatively easily, because Billy didn't seem to have a case. But once the judge read it out, I haven't gone out of bounds. I was supposed to go out of bounds with the cardboard box. I've completely forgotten to do that as well. But yeah, once the judge sort of read it out, and he actually talked about this is what Billy was suing him for, versus this is what Carl's defense has been. I was like, oh, yeah. Carl didn't do anything. Yeah, and Big Joe's right there. The case was not about Carl calling Billy a cheater. The case was about Carl suggesting that the case was about Carl suggesting that Billy Mitchell had something to do with Apollo Legend's suicide. He never said it outright, but he sort of heavily implied it. What do you think? And there was the whole thing about there was all the thing about, you know, like the big sum of money. And that was the thing, is that the defense just never argued that side of it. The defense never went into why Carl said that and where that information came from, because Carl didn't make it up. Carl did not make up. Well, Carl was not the first person to suggest that Apollo Legend had to give Billy money. It was at that time kind of public knowledge, even though it was false, even though it was fake. It was public knowledge that was the thing, because Billy's fan base had stirred that up for years. And that's what they failed to talk about that's what Carl's defense failed to discuss. Failed to discuss the fact that this information was out there. They needed to find sources of who had said this, when they'd said it, so that Carl could say, yes, I did my due diligence, and this is the information that I've had, and these sources seem credible. but he didn't. Carl needed to be far more transparent. Carl needs to be far more transparent in the video itself. Let's not be around the bush here. Carl was an idiot for making that video and making those claims in that video. Because at the end of the day, what he said was wrong. What he said was false. Nope. This ain't twin snakes. Immediately running into the computer room to try and grab the PSG 1T. This isn't twin snakes. But also sort of the thing with the deposition and the legal case. Again, I listened to the whole of the judgment as part of Carl's case. One of the things you have to do as a defendant is kind of prepare yourself for losing as a defendant. Apparently, one of the other things is that in Australia, they are very, very strict when it comes to defamation cases. It was always I got that line wrong. Apparently, it was always Carl's case to lose because in defamation cases in Australia, they are very heavily favor. They very heavily favor the plaintiff and not the defendant. So yeah, as I say, you have to kind of prepare. You kind of have to prepare to lose, and sort of state, you know, in the situation where you do lose, you have to sort of say, right, these are the circumstances why I should be given leniency, and Carl gave leniency in the punishment. Obviously, Carl has to now pay Billy Mitchell a substantial amount of money, and both the two reasons that Carl had put down for why the judge should be lenient, the judge dismissed both of them. I think I was supposed to throw a stun grenade after. Yeah, I was supposed to throw a stun grenade after. I'm going to deliberately take a death so I can retry this room. I think after I got spotted by that first guy, I was supposed to throw a stun grenade. So yeah, then get spotted by this guy, immediately throw a stun grenade, grab all the bullets. That's it. It's slowly coming back to me. Yeah, I can't remember what both of them were, but one of them was about the fact that Carl had made a retraction video, and you know, but the retraction video that Carl made, they're still here. Oh, I've been absolutely wrecked. In the retraction, oh god. Oh, I hope I die. There we go. I'm again completely going in the wrong direction here.
Snake, answer me. Snake, snake.
Straightforwards. Throw a chaff grenade, move to there. There we go. Yeah, well, one of the reasons that Carl suggested that the judge should be lenient on him is because he'd at least made a retraction video, but the judge was like, well, the retraction video was 18 minutes of other content followed by the retraction right at the end. There was no apology to Billy, and there was barely anything that he didn't actually try and calm. Oh, I've gone the wrong way here. This probably isn't going to work now. Go. Failed this one as well. Again, just trying to stop doing twin snakes whilst also remembering this run. Yeah, it basically is in his retraction video, Carl apologized to his viewers for saying that Apollo Legend had to give him money, and that was kind of it. It didn't try and quell any of the suggestions that that Billy was responsible for his death or anything like that.
What was that noise? Who's that?
Let's take it off again. I know where I'm going wrong here. This is the thing. This is why I say I'm not particularly sad that Carl has lost, but I am sad that Billy's won, because this just now gives Billy so much ammunition for the future. He'll now think that he can do whatever he wants, and that's a bad thing. There we go. I should have thrown this here. Oh, I attracted the wrong guard. Close, but no cigar, unfortunately. I've got one more. I've got one more try at this later. There we go. A lot of people were looking forward to Death Stranding. Don't worry, you're not alone. He can buy more. He can buy more ties with the American flag on them. Oh yeah, Delta is ridiculously expensive. So dumb. I haven't pre-ordered it yet, but I do need to. There we go, out of bounds. There we go. I knew there was a different way into there. All right. Oh. No. Oh. Now she's being nice. Oh, that travel time is ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, what? How did that not hit? I'm gonna die. Also, I haven't got the analog. I'm gonna die again. I haven't got the analog control. I'm still getting a really slow analog start. I need more ammo. Oh no, I know. No, I was getting the analog control. It was just a bit off. Yeah, no, cancel. I accidentally split. Split. Fix this for next run.
Don't move!
I think from what I've seen, Fanatical in the UK seems to be the best place to get it. Right, we will not be saving Meryl.
You win.
All right.
Had enough.
Shall we have a prediction?
So,
You got
you're
5
human,
minutes, folks. You're on Twitch.
Torture will stop as I promised.
Will I get
Take the woman.
first try Boba skip?
I'll have my fun with her. before I kill her.
Get your bets in
I hope you can still look at yourself
as to whether
in the
you
mirror,
think
my
I will get
friend.
first try Boba skip. Wow, just in my right ear, just Heidi. No. Yay, we're now back up because we're now back on splits that would appear in any percent. I've got the auto splitter.
Damn, I caught a cold. That witch. She took my clothes.
Wait, Meryl. Hang on, Meryl, are you Big Joe Are you Big Joe Grizzly? Oh, somehow I feel like I should have known this. Lol. Come on, through the dialogue. Oh my god, I forgot how long this dialogue is. You can't skip this one. The only thing, the only thing I haven't got with like any of my overlays or stuff is to actually see who's betting what. I actually need to open Twitch to see that. So I'm gonna. Pretty sure the game. Oh, the game. I can continue to play the game. I can continue to play the game whilst got something open. And I can go into my auto splitter and click all bosses. Right, hopefully it'll now split automatically. Any news on GDQ, as in the Klonoa situation? I mean, I don't know whether I've got the games list won't be announced for a while. The submissions to GDQ only closed on Sunday evening, so it's very, very early yet to determine what happens with that.
Hey, I'm here.
But yeah, eventually I got all of my submissions in. None of them featured new videos. I did not create any new videos in the end. They're all, I don't know if they're all videos I would have submitted to AGDQ 2024, the one just gone, or if some of them were new since then. I'm not sure. The main things I'm pretty sure I haven't got going for me though, knowing. Oh, hang on, I want the level 6 card. It's Scarf. I'm thinking Twin Snakes again. $719 versus 5k. Wow. But 5k on me to fail. That's mean. Things that I'm pretty sure I can check the submission list to be doubly sure on it, but I'm pretty sure I've submitted as a remote runner, as I always do. I'm pretty sure there is already an in-person runner that is submitted on metal. So if they want a metal, they'll take the in-person runner over me. And there's already an in-person runner that's submitted Metal Gear Solid 3. So exact same situation there as well. So I think that means 2 of my what it probably means is if they do take either of those two runners, it's very likely I'm going to be on the backup list again, which will make my third backup list of GDQ for a GDQ event. So yeah, I do believe that Klonoa 2 and Mini Ghost are actually my only two hopes. Right, let's see if I can get this right this time. No! Oh, come on! I can't get this. Can't get the English ply to work. Take a death. But I haven't actually checked the submissions list. I know for a fact that Metal is pretty much dead.
What's wrong? Snake!
I'm pretty sure I saw that Metal Glenn Solid has submitted on Metal. Hey, there we go. That's the way we do it.
Come on, Nick.
Hey, I got there eventually. But as I say, I'm pretty sure that I've seen someone else submit Metal Gear Solid 3. Come on, Nick has not been marked as complete. Which is weird. Should be alright. It certainly seems like it. I've not had... Hang on. Oh, I'm a little too early. Oh wow, not even close. Oh, we're still on 720. Oh, I forgot to change that setting back. So it's still defaulting to 720. I mean, I'm only playing Metal Gear Solid 1. It's not like 1080 stream is really necessary. It'll be 1080 on YouTube. Yeah, I need to stop using Twitch enhanced broadcasting. All right, here we go. YouTube doesn't get the furious Nick emote. Here we go. Let's get that prediction set. No, it's grenade. Again, it's because it's different for Twin Snakes. No, I still grabbed the rope. Will it be first try? When I say first try, it's not take a death. It's got to be first go. We throw our first stun grenade at floor 5. We throw our next stun grenade at floor 8. Oh no, there's a crying Alex. Here we go. It was a yes. Yes wins. I forgot I needed to grab more C4. Congratulations, Meryl. You won a shit ton of you won 5,500 channel points. Oh, ye of little faith, silent. Easy come, easy go. I didn't say. I was so focused on the. On the prediction that I completely forgot to sing. I am living the best life ever because I beat the video game. I am living the best life ever because I am out of the stairwell of shame. I am the best at video games. Rename the car chase to Furious Motorists. I will do that. You do now got to spend those coins. Oh, it is nice that I don't have to do, I don't have to do the weapon glitch. Ah, thanks. There we go. It seemed like StreamerBot got stuck again. Right, I only have 3 chaff grenades, so I couldn't throw them all. And throw the next one. And throw the last one. A lot lower on chaff grenades than I remember being. I'm not sure there's anything I want. I'll be honest, I'm not that interested in the Switch 2 at the moment. There's no way I'm going to be able to afford one. So I'm not too worried about the Switch 2, but you know, certainly things to expect. Some more information about this new Smash Brothers would be nice. Oh, I forgot to grab more stinger ammo. Yeah, gotcha. Is that going to swing straight back over again? That's going to miss. That's why you should grab more stinger ammo so that you have enough ammo in case you miss one. Oh, up and over there. Got my rations here. Oh, a new F-Zero, that'd be cool. Stand here. Eat shit. I don't know why we're not on the hind D. Right, wait for it to explode. Fire. Oh man, no amount of missiles. Don't go down, don't go down. Oh, there's no more ammo here. He's gonna go down. No. No, he's gone down. I think that's the main thing that I'd be looking out for is the main thing I'd be looking out for is if they announce that Delta's coming to Switch 2. I would doubt that they would announce the Master Collection Volume 2 for Switch. No, MGS4 and Ryzen, if there's going to be anything like that, will be on Master Collection Volume 2. In fact, it's already been pretty much confirmed by Konami that MGS4 will be on... Oh my god, I'm out of ammo again. The MGS4 will be on the Master Collection Volume 2. So yeah, if we were going to have any other Metal Gear Solid announcement, it would be an announcement that Volume 2 is on the way. But I don't think we're going to get that. Because I don't think they'd announce it for Switch first. I think they'd announce it for... I think they'd announce it for something else first. I still want to equip grenades now. So yeah, I think the only Metal Gear announcement that we might get... Hindy didn't split. I need to check. I still need to check the splits at the end of this run. There's clearly something still not right. Yeah, I think if there was going to be any Metal Gear announcement for the Switch 2, it will be that we're getting Delta for Switch 2. All right, back down we go. I think I'm supposed to go there. Yes, I was. That was too late. I'm gonna get shot. Switch is powerful if developers are clever with it, but not powerful enough to run Delta. I would have thought it would run Phantom Pain. Yeah, Phantom Pain's coming up to 10 years old. I think it's like 8 years old this year. I can't remember exactly, but yeah. Was Pokemon ZA not announced for Switch 2? I imagine we'll probably get some announcements of either remasters or oh come on, of either remasters or like ports, updates, in the same way that we got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe when the oh, does that not work in? Again, I think I'm thinking of Twin Snakes. Yeah, that's a Twin Snakes trick, isn't it? To use the... I can't bloody remember. It's been so freaking long since I've played this damn game. Splits. Oh yeah, of course, split. Some splits won't work again because... no, I selected all bosses. Oh god. Nearly dead again. I don't know why I'm getting all the ammo. I don't need it. Nice. He's got that. Swing. So yeah, I imagine like we might get an announcement that Smash Ultimate is coming to Switch 2, and the base version of the Switch 2 version will have all DLC from the start. Because that's what they did with Mario Kart. She move. Oh, I'm very quickly running out of ammo for everything. Oh, I'm so out of practice with this. Oh, come on, lock on. So yeah, that would be one of my predictions. I've got no chaff grenades, have I? That would be one of my predictions. I predict that we'll get like a deluxe version of Smash Brothers that includes all DLC. I imagine we'll get some more information about the new Mario Kart, because obviously that was shown off. That was shown off when the Switch 2 was first revealed. So I imagine we'll get that. Oh, I hit start at the end of that. Whoops. What else might we get? I reckon there might be some more like collections of stuff. I've already got this. Oh my god, I'm just forgetting everything. It's going to reset this room. Right. Right. Bro. There we go. Gotcha. Only worry at the moment is I haven't got that many grenades. I've got the Nikita, so I've got the Nikita to deal with Raven. Metroid Dread, I imagine will probably Metroid. Did Metroid Dread ever have any DLC? Because that'd be another one. You know, like a definitive edition of Metroid Dread. Hey, push the button. No DLC. So I know what I'm doing now because I'm back on any percent. Extra difficulties in boss rush. We might, well, as I say, the only thing with some of these ideas that I'm suggesting is they have said that the Switch 2 is going to be backwards compatible with with all Switch 1 games. With a few exceptions, the things like Nintendo Labo won't work. You'll probably find like Ring Fit Adventure or anything that used the Ring Fit won't work. But yeah, outside of those sort of edge cases, all Switch 1 games are playable on Switch 2. So actually that maybe we won't get so many sort of announcements like that because there's not really much point. So like, yeah, Dread, I doubt we'll get like a Switch 2 version of Dread because yeah, there's not really much point in a Switch 2 version of Dread because you can play the Switch 1 version of Dread. Smash Brothers I still think is a shoe-in for a deluxe edition. Because something like that had so much content. And I can't remember if Switch 2... They said, do we even know if the Switch 2 is going to be capable of playing games in 4K? I just want to see. Are there any extra grenades here? C4 Nikitas. Okay, I've got spare Nikitas. That'll do. Got him. Not set myself up very well here. I've heard good things about the Metroid Dread speedrun. Killed him, but I also killed myself. Also, my splits are all wrong again. I completely... I've just done a huge amount of damage to myself rather than Raven. Maybe you don't throw that first grenade at him. I thought you did. I'll need to watch one of my old runs back. Let it. I got him eventually. Yeah, I really need to watch an old run back for this. I cannot believe just how out of practice I am in this speedrun. I thought I'll give this a go because if I enjoy doing it again, then I'll finally learn extreme. But yeah, probably not going to happen. At this rate, I don't want to like get sucked into playing MGS1 again. This was. Oh, I've got no chaff grenades. This was more. I want it because I duped everyone with or because I duped some people. I know I didn't dupe everyone. I know there was some people who were like, yeah, I recognize that this isn't going to be what it is. Oh.
I can read
PAL key.
book.
What PAL key am I going to get? You have 1 minute to decide because I forgot to set a timer. Yeah, because normally the way I'd set it up before we got into some other stuff. Tuesday nights were non-Metal Gear and Thursday night was Metal Gear, but because I'd suggested it was going to be Death Stranding, I wanted to at least play something that people who would, you know, came specifically to watch Death Stranding wouldn't mind watching a Metal Gear instead. I thought it was more appropriate to play Metal Gear tonight. I haven't actually decided what I'm going to be doing for a while going forwards Metal Gear wise. Now, from next week... From next Tuesday, we will go back to Speedrun Tuesdays and Metal Gear Thursdays. So from Thursday, I don't actually know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do Metal Gear wise on Thursday yet. I haven't decided. But from next Tuesday, I will be learning Jade Cocoon Legend of the Tamamayu. Ugh. I know what I'm doing now because I'm back on any percent. I can do this without any problem. Heidi did play 30 seconds of Time of My Youth. Outside of the RPG elements, just the sort of general navigation and world exploration, it plays like Resident Evil on the PlayStation. It's proper old school tank controls. It really is forwards and backwards, moves you forwards and backwards, left and right turns you, and you push and hold triangle or L2 to run. So it's proper tank controls. It's sort of Final Fantasy, Resident Evil style, backgrounds and environments. Which I never played. I never played the original Resident Evil games. I never played the original Final Fantasy games, so I don't have experience in that. I've been playing it. I've been playing it on my Vita. I played a bit today on the train on the way home, and the game freaking crashed on me, and obviously it's save system. Anyway, Palki. What's our answer? Nope. It's a bad un. Sadly, that is a bad Palki. Somebody won the whole pot of 1,000 Eli points. Congratulations, Silent. Well done, Silent. You got 1,000 points back. Hope you and your points are very pleased together. Yay, my new prediction thing works. It's the first time I've properly used it, so I'm pretty pleased that that's all working. Oh, and that was the other reason I picked Metal Gear Solid 1, of course, tonight, because because two of my predictions are specifically Metal Gear Solid 1 based. So yeah, the game crashed on me. And that's partly because it's not officially supported on the Vita. I think. I don't know. No, I know it's not officially supported. I don't know if that's the reason it crashed. Oh. Not quite sure why that guy saw me.
Where'd he go?
Maybe I wasn't far enough over. But I've already got a good idea of what's gonna of what the speedrun's gonna entail with what I've played so far. The problem is that if it is what I think it's gonna be, nothing happens. The gameplay is so bare. I've kind of tried to explain it before. It's like it's a bit like Pokemon, but the world exploration is nowhere near as interesting. There is loads of text, dialogue, and a few cutscenes. And you can skip battles. Really, every battle with a monster, you can see the monsters in the overworld. Or you can see I say overworld, you can just see the monsters in the world. So it's really easy. If you know what you're doing and you get the hang of the controls, it's pretty easy to dodge the monsters so you don't get into battles. And yeah, like the first, there's 4 zones. I've only got to the 2nd zone so far. And in the 1st zone, the first creature encounter I got into, I captured it. And then basically the rest of the area, the rest of that zone, I either managed to avoid every other encounter, or if I got into another encounter, I just immediately retreated, and that was it. There's no trainer battles. There's not. I'd say it's not Pokemon, but it's the battling and monster stuff is kind of like if it was only wild Pokemon. It's weird. It's not Death Stranding. Hey, Deagle. It's not Death Stranding. Well done.
Liquid!
Hi.
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you point a weapon at your
own brother? Oh. Oh. Is Heidi off the bed? Heidi's not him. Everybody say night, Heidi. Heidi. I said everyone say night, Heidi.
You came in handy as bait.
That's bait. That's better. When I said everyone say night, Heidi, I meant it. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter how we got spotted by that guy. Yes. Anyway, Deagle, if you haven't already guessed by now, the Death Stranding was an April Fool's joke. There we go. That's how we get past that guy without him spotting me. It took me all of 10 minutes. It took me all of 10 minutes to come up with a fake YouTube thumbnail. It's not my most elaborate speedrun April Fool's joke that I've done. The best April Fool's speedrun joke I ever did was where I shared a...
Stink!
That's right, I do. Is where I fabricated an endgame screen and live split screen of me completing my first speedrun of Metal Gear Acid 2. Funnily enough, when I first announced that it wasn't actually Death Stranding and it was a joke, that was the first sound clip that got played. You'll just have to settle with this terrible MGS1 all bosses run. I've completely forgotten how half of it works. Because I never actually did console all bosses that much. I did a lot of PC all bosses. I didn't do that much console. I kind of only did console all bosses like once or twice just to get a run on the board. I say get a run on the board though. My run that's on the board, I'm 6th place. How did that happen? 126. That run is, and I'm 6th on the board. It was a year ago. I did actually play that on my PSCV as well. I'll just have to watch that run back and like go, what am I doing wrong? What am I forgetting? Because apparently I'm forgetting a lot. So yeah, Legend of Tamamayu, J-Cocoon, it's a weird game. It's going to be... I'm hoping... I don't know if I'm going to finish my... I don't know if I'm going to finish my casual playthrough, because as I say, it's there's not much that happens. And as I say, I don't think the speedrun's going to be that engaging or entertaining. It's going to be simply a run around... Oh shit, I'm wrong place. I'm not where I'm thinking I'm supposed... I'm not where I think I am yet. I've got another lift to go up yet. It's just basically going to be run from A to B whilst trying to avoid getting into an encounter. And if I do get into an encounter, back out of it. And I believe that's going to be it. It would at least be something new. And that was one of my New Year's resolutions. One of my New Year's resolutions was to learn more non-Metal Gear speedruns. I'm doing that. At least I'm doing one of my New Year's resolutions. Because my other one's not going anywhere at the moment. My other one was to try and make more videos. When I say more videos, I mean actually do more editing and edit more videos. However, yes, there will be a stream on Thursday. Thank you very much for joining in. I apologize once again for pulling the wool over your eyes, pulling the wool over everyone's eyes. I promise there will not be any I promise that whatever I say will happen on Thursday will happen. I don't know. I just don't know what it's going to be yet. It's going to be something Metal Gear. It will be something Metal Gear because it will be Metal Gear Thursdays. I'm just not sure what. The only thing I know people are going to roll their eyes at this. One thing I never did actually do was complete a speed run of all Yoshis on MGS3 MGS3D. So potentially we could try and get that done if I can remember where all the freaking Yoshis are. One of the reasons I never did the run in the first place is because I could never remember where they all were. So I might not do that. I haven't done Survive in ages. One day I should go back to Survive at some point. One day I should go back to Survive just so I can do good ending. I was half an hour away from good ending. So I only ever learn New Game Plus bad ending, which bad ending, if you know Survive, and I'm not expecting anyone to know Survive, bad ending is where just before the final big battle, you get given the option of going back into of going through the wormhole that you've just created, and sort of skipping and not participating in the end game stuff. As I say, and then good ending is you don't get into that wormhole and you do the final end game big battle, which is about it's. The reason that you don't tend to do that for the speedrun and why obviously good ending is more popular because bad ending is more popular because it's shorter, but it's because there's not actually that much speedrun after it. It's less speedrun, it's more just you have a big battle. You are fighting hordes of wanderers for half an hour, and that's all it is. There's not that much speedrun to good ending. It's just an extra thing. But just to get a time on the board, I should do it at some point. But I know people really don't want to watch me play Survive. It was fun. I really enjoyed my time with Survive. I recognise that it's bad. I've said that, and I've said this before. We talk about, like, with Metal Gear Acid and some of the other Metal Gear games, how good Kojima and Konami were at giving things another crack and perfecting it or getting it much better a second time round. Acid is the perfect example. Acid 1 was a really good concept, but it was rather clunky. And Acid 2 is absolutely fantastic because they developed it further, got rid of some of the clunkiness and made it a much smoother and better experience. I imagine if they gave Metal Gear Survive 2 a crack, they'd probably do pretty well. I think Metal Gear Survive 2 would actually be a pretty good game. But they'll never do it because of the reputation that the game has. Yeah, I recognise that that Survive is a bad game, but that still doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it. I still really enjoyed playing it. I had some really good times with Plywood, doing some of the multiplayer, just so that we could, like, grind for gear and stuff. Some of those were a lot of fun. Yeah, maybe. I mean, the other thing for Metal Gear would be to learn something new. I understand. Certainly, Deagle's comment there suggests that Metal Gear Snake Eater 3D probably isn't top of people's priorities to see when it comes to Metal Gear. Because yeah, it is a pixel fest. It's not ideal. It's not great. So maybe not. Maybe we don't look at that. One thing I I forgot about that, but that worked out all right in the end. One thing that I could do on Thursday, because I sort of teased, I still need to have a look at the comparisons. I still need to look at some of the comparisons. I should be able to find some comparisons. Last week, when I was trying to set up my, when I was trying to do stuff with the Sega Mega Drive, and showing off Flashback, I showed a new setup that I'd created with my, and I tested it on my, see this. I tested it on my PS2, where instead of using an my HDMI PS2 adapter, so for my PS2 I have an HDMI adapter for it. Instead of using that and plugging that straight into my capture card, I instead plugged my PS2 into a component capture card, which then had output had passed through to HDMI, and plugged that into it. I think it looked better, but I'm not certain whether it looked better or not. Alright, I'm just going to concentrate on this fight for a second. I think it looked better, but I can compare. I don't need to like do both setups and compare. If I can grab the VOD of that stream and compare that with, I've actually got some PS2 speedruns. When I did Metal Gear Solid 2, I did a couple of boss rushes, but I did at one point do a HAL Sons of Liberty speedrun on my PS2. So I could just check that instead. I thought it was slightly too far forwards, but I'm okay. So if I check that, that'll tell me whether this new setup idea I've got is actually an improvement. And if it is an improvement, we could do some Metal Gear Solid 3, but on PS2. Because as I'm about to start learning, Jade Cocoon, I don't really want to learn a new Metal Gear game. Trying to learn two new speedruns at the same time is a bit awkward. So, but playing a new game where I don't really need to learn anything would work. That could work. And I'm in a unique position in the Metal Gear speedrunning community. Not many people get this opportunity because I can play the PS2 PAL version of Snake Eater.
If you win,
which is a different speedrun because it has its own special thing. I'd actually have to do that.
Not yet, Snake.
It's not over yet.
Not over yet.
I'm going to mute my own audio.
At this height, it will kill even you.
I'd actually have to because I'll only be playing in 50 FPS on anything else, so it'd probably be slower, I think.
Have at you, Snake.
Anyway, concentrate. And of course, when it's a freaking run, I'm 1 hour, 30 minutes. This has been awful. Massively behind. No chance in hell of a PB. Snake going there. And I get a freaking flawless liquid fight. Absolute. Apart, I had to swap to single punches. But outside of that, that was absolutely spot on. Always the way. It's because I'm relaxed. I'm really relaxed. I'm not on edge because I don't think it could be a PB or, you know, or something good. So dumb. Why do I do this to myself? So I want to. I'll need to check. I'll need to check other runs, but I think I might really only be eligible for Snake Eater, for PS2 PAL Snake Eater.
Good job, Snake. Let's go.
Because I'm pretty sure for NTSC, I'm pretty sure for like Subsistence and other Metal Gear Solid 3 PS2 runs, you still need to play the NTSC version because it is faster.
Snake, you gotta clear a path.
But I could be wrong, because I could be wrong. It could be that on PS2 games still run the same speed. And if anyone knows, let me know. But I'm pretty sure for PS2 games, NTSC still has an advantage. PS1 absolutely does. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know if PS2 still has the same frame rate issue. Twin Snakes on the GameCube does. You should never play the PAL version of Twin Snakes. But I don't know if PS2 games still had that issue or whether PS2 games ran. It's not actually the PS2 games at 50 Hertz on PAL will still run at 50 FPS. It's whether or not the game speed was adjusted to compensate for that. And I think the answer is yes, for two reasons. One, I've done a Sons of Liberty speedrun. But again, I think Sons of Liberty has a separate PAL version. I can't remember. But also... Oh, and I don't have a final split because this is based on Very Easy. So I don't have the final split. I've got to sort these splits out if I'm going to do another. I don't know if I'm going to do another run. I don't know what I want to do. I'm all over the place tonight. What we are going to do is take a break. I could really do with the loo. Once the credit starts, I can fix the okay, I can fix the credits. I can fix the timer. Right, let me mute the game audio. I don't think you can. You can't edit splits. You can't edit your splits in the middle of a run. All right. So we're going to sit through the credits anyway. So we might as well take a break here. Although before we do, let me just check. Let me check and see. The reason I think that for PS2 it doesn't actually matter whether you play PAL or NTSC is because of Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. If you recall, both Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, the PAL version is faster because the game was deliberately sped up. Because at 50 FPS it was going to run slower than at 60 FPS, so they deliberately sped that version of the game up to try and match, although they sped it up too much. So that means they did have separate control over the game. Basically the game speed on PS2 was not dictated by the FPS. PS1 it was, GameCube it was, but I don't think on PS2 the game speed was dictated by FPS, which is how for Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 they could speed the game up, and it would be fine. Let me have a quick look on the Metal Gear Solid 3. MGS3 Snake Eater, where is it? Here we go, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater's Subsistence. Come on, load your bugger. Oh, speedrun.com has been really slow again. No, I haven't seen any April Fool's jokes for speedrun.com today. I don't know if they tend to do anything. I don't know, but trying to load speedrun.com is just a nightmare. It's always bad, but I can't tell you. I can't tell you what's happening. I've just seen Silent posted on the Discord server about it not being Death Stranding. Here we go. Found it. See, for Metal Gear Solid 3 on PS2, there's full game. There's just full game and that's it. There is no separation between the different versions. You have to declare your platform as to whether you were playing on a backwards compatible PS3 or whether you were playing on a PS2. But there's European runs, there's US runs. So yeah, it looks like I'm completely free to use whichever version I like. I just understand that PAL Snake Eater is the fastest version. There's one PAL Snake Eater run on the board. The world record is done with a Japanese version of Snake Eater. Second is a US version of Subsistence. So I'll have a look at the comparisons of those two setups that I had and see which of those would work better. See if there was an improvement with the new setup I've got. And then maybe Thursday we'll do some PS2 Metal Gear Solid 3. That'd be pretty cool. Right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, I might do this one again. I don't know. I don't know yet. I really need the lube, so I'm going to go for a break. See you in a mo. Hello, everybody. Unfortunately, an emergency has come up during the break, so I'm gonna have to end the stream early tonight. Really sorry. We will be back on Thursday with more Metal Gear. So I'm gonna look into whether Metal Gear Solid 3 on PS2 would be appropriate. But yeah, unfortunately, something's come up. I do need to stop the stream. So have a good Wednesday, have a good Thursday, and hopefully I'll see you back here on Thursday for Thursday night Metal Gear. See you then, folks. Night.